in the depths we saw an alien form. It was partially rotted, petrified, a giant grotesque being. It gave off an inexplicable air of intimidation. Perhaps it was more than a gut reaction. Perhaps it was the fear of the absolute that came from the very depths of our inherited instincts. Both laying down, right? Dicks up. We just grab each other's dicks and just like jerk each other off. Now we're both bottoms. And we're both laying on our backs. So I guess that works out, right? What's up, man? Not much, man. Just fighting God. And considering you shout me out on my own channel how many fucking times? Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get as far as I can tonight in this. I'm almost done. I'm a professional dick sucker. On the weekends, it pay me out. Ah. That glitch happened. What's up, Mage? There we go. So he has this glitch where there's a certain attack he'll do that if he hits it off, it'll freeze the game. I kind of had to do the fight. That was the ultimate power. Clearly, rotted thing eventually self-disintegrated. We proceeded even further. Came to an enormous cavern that was big enough to swallow the whole capital of the bay. In the center were two gently glowing objects. The source of divine wisdom. It was Raziel's tree. Hey Mage, later on tonight I'm gonna go for the exotic quest. You want to join me on it? The cavern itself was a giant computer called Raziel. Yeah, I was gonna go for the exotic gun anyway. So later on tonight, I'll hit you up and we'll do it. As for the dungeon, my homeboy is just not getting back to me right now, so I'm not sure what to do about that one. Wisdom of God. Within Raziel, we found the unthinkable and we accessed the data. A large unmanned strategic weapon and its battalion of terminal and interface weapons traveling from star system to star system, and a gargantuan mothership used to carry them. The creation of the Melech angel, God's army to reign over the vast universe with, and the construction of a divine ark. These weapons were called Yabei, the interplanetary invasion weapon system. What the Gazelle Ministry was pursuing was right here. According to the data, the giant rotting organism we just defeated was in fact the nucleus of its system. We were on the verge of accessing the data for an object called Zohar. Central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire system, weapons to the mothership. When suddenly he appeared. Ah, the hidden data from Raziel's tree. Move away from there. This matter is far too weighty for the likes of you. Let's protect it with our lives. We cannot have the Raziel data. You gotta know that I'm not trying to extract data as I'm able to. If anything was wrong, I'll destroy this place. Oh, really? Oh, that would find another person. That was done. That's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? That is only natural. After all, you are imperfect. Imperfect? Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to utilizing your true strength. Wrath? The drive to massacre, annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. Such wrath is power for the soul. By eliminating your foe, you attain your first sublimation of your drive. It is a very sublimation that draws out the hidden powers within your oneself. Thinking to reason, suppressing your wrath and desire makes realizing your true power a dream within a dream for you. You already know this. When wrath appeared in your heart, the machine responded, did it not? What drew out such power from your machine was truly the drive of your soul. It was your ID. The sign of your purpose you've been seeking, the mark of natural born assassin. You're wrong. Essentially untrue. I am not ID. Time has come. I'll take your soul and draw its power out to the limit. Enough. What are you stopping me for? He is bait. If you kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly away. You know, a very important bird needed to fulfill my earnest desire. Understand that, don't you, Lakan? Suit yourself. We shall crucify them. In the land of Golgotha, to the west of here, collect all the broken gears. When Faye and the others arrived at the deepest part of the Manhattan, it was looking after the newly mutated people of Nissan. People mutating one after another. Like some internal nightmare that made me wonder just how long we would have to keep on nursing them. Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk? Thank you, but I'll be alright. I'd rather keep busy so I won't worry about things too much. Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that? This? Can I see it? Just as I thought. It's the pendant of Nissan. But why do you have it, Ellie? It's Faye's. I'm holding on to it for him. It feels as if I have always worn it. When you wear that, you look even more like Sophia. Really, I won't get you anything, you know. Anyway, we need to hurry up and test the new mutation suppressant assembler on those other people there. We can't afford to have them change any further. No, something's happened to Faye and the others. Overcome by indescribable fear, I decided to send the Shavat, which was stationed in the skies above Nissan. Waiting me there was a transmission from Krillian. He told me that if I wanted to save Faye and the others, I would have to come to Golgotha. Krillian wanted me. In order to save Faye and my other friends, I departed in the last Omni-Gear left remaining in Shavat. My previous fear of riding in this machine was surmounted by my desire to rescue the people dear to me. Are you serious about going out alone? Krillian told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement. So please stay behind and protect everyone here. But it's a trap. I know. Then why? But do not go, Faye and will be executed for sure. Krillian isn't concerned with anyone else but me. So what makes you think he's going to hold his part of the bargain? Do you have any way of knowing that you will apparently save your friends by doing this? No. Then it's suicide. It might be. But I made it this far because of Faye and the others. Because they accepted me as their friend. If you go away, what about us? What about all the people who have assembled in Nissan that you leave behind? Everyone's depending on you for their spiritual support. People of Nissan will be fine. They can stand on their own feet without any support from me. This is also true of you all, right? Why do you do so much for him? I don't know. I guess it's a woman's prerogative to be selfish, perhaps. Woman's prerogative? I'm not a holy woman of any sort. I'm just a regular woman. I get angry, I cry, I laugh. Although at times I can resent others, I also know how to love others. Loving whole masses of people at times and loving just one person the rest of the time. I am in supreme bliss when I am embraced by the man I love. Giving what I have to him and receiving what he gives to me. Okay. Right? Receiving what he gives me. We become one flesh. Hold up. That is the moment when I'm at most peace. It's my prerogative as a woman to simply want to save the men I love. Boss, I'm sorry for saying such selfish things. I'll go and do all that I can do for my friends. I want you all to do whatever it is you can do for our friends here. Oh, I better get going now. Hang on, I wanna capture this moment. Ah, perfect. Here we go. Seeing Choo Choo on a cross was amazing. I had to screenshot that. Ellie? You idiot. Why'd you come here? Kellyan's after you. Forget about us. Want to save yourself. I came as I was told. I'm the only one you need. There's nothing to do with this. So let Faye and the others go. How gallant you are, Eliam. It's as if that scene from the past has been brought back to life in the present. You came in an Omni-Gear. That too is her gear. Allow me to confirm something. Consider what kind of treatment your friends will receive on one condition. That you first defeat these two men here with the gear you came in. How about it, Eliam? Forget it, Ellie. He's up to something. Don't accept it. Faye is right. Kellyan is not a man of his word. He always has ulterior motives when he sweet-talks someone. What is more, those men are fighting machines created by Kellyan. Your combat skills are immeasurable. They are not opponents you can handle by yourself. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can. My, such harsh criticism. I'm not that brutal. So what will it be, Eliam? Even if you were to try to flee now, it's not likely you would be able to. See, I have this whole area surrounded by my guards. Wouldn't it be logical to take the choice where you may still stand a chance? No matter how slight it may be. Don't do it, Ellie. Alright then. I'll do what you say. Good. You redeemed my precious little bird. I'll get on with it. It's rather than the slightest chance to escape, then I will fight. I don't care if it even costs me my life. They're too fast. I'm mad to my Omni-Gear. But I can't just, no, not like this. I can't lose. Must somehow stop movement. Stop, not my chance. Did I do it? How could that? I thought I had some sort of effect. But I heard I'll get you back. I was wrong. It was wrong of me to underestimate your power. There's no results. I can't be helping Mugwort. By the time to finish the job. Downed yet? We expect a multiple fracture, major blood loss. We're surprised the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death. There's no way you can stand after taking that much damage. Mugwort? Here's with my partner. No way, Ellie. A true awakening or just merely protecting her master? Either way, it does not alter the fact that she is her mother's assistance that I've been searching for. What? On me? Oh, okay. No, I recover that machine. There's priority on the safety of the pilot. We'll use whatever it takes to preserve her life. Dialogue the game. Well then, I should be taking this girl with me. As for the rest of you, why don't you just wallow there pathetically while you meditate on your own lack of any real power? Pitiful. Can't even protect a single woman. It's not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery. It was taken away, and as Krillin had told her we were left alive. Was Krillin just keeping his promise? No, that can't be it. There ain't another real reason why he allowed us to live. I had to find that out. Yes, save data. Continue game, yes. The fleshy body of God has been recovered. Anima and Animus have been all located. All that is left for us to do is change the Animus and become one with the Mother Persona. That is incorrect. What? What do you mean, Corellian? What did you just say? What are you doing, Corellian? Have you gone totally insane? What are you doing to the memory banks? Do not touch them. We cannot survive without them. You're the only ones who could have activated the key. Now that it has been activated, I no longer need you. I'm having you all erased. How dare you? The only obstacle that kept me from my goals was Cain. He was one person who had total control of the people and thus was my greatest nemesis. The only person who could terminate Cain was Cain himself. That's why I created a copy of Cain. Ramses acted exactly as I predicted, killing Cain. Now there is no one who could stop me. I'm not interested in your power or authority. Everything you were acting on your own free will, you're all just parts of my system. Created only as weapons of invasion and oppression, you are just terminal interface weapons. We can become God, and you're... God? Who said you'd be God? What impudence? We are humans. We were created to be terminal interfaces of God. The same for you, who were once humans. Man cannot become God. We can only entrust ourselves to God. Ridiculous. Going against the Mother. I have not gone against her. This is the will of the other Mother. You think you can eliminate us and still revive God? It can be done. Your genes were scattered in order to keep the world alive after the fall and days of destruction. Those gates live on today within the humans. Anima vessels and the recipients of their alignment, the Animus, and also the Persona. By combining these with my nanomachines, humans will become living beings very much the equivalent of you. Actually, they may far surpass you, becoming worthy terminal interfaces for God. You're no longer of any use to me. Deuce, the physical manifestation of God, only wants results. The means are insignificant to him. This is my arc plan, my Project Noah. May all your worries cease. Rest in peace, ancestors of mortal man. Now just you and I, Sophia. Dialogue the game, yeah, pretty much. Go bye. Deleted! I was powerless. All I could do was stand by and watch as they took it away from me. I am powerless. What are you doing there? Oh, it's you. I wasn't able to beat Groff. I didn't stand a chance against him. It was obvious from the start. It was impossible to try and defeat a monster machine like that to begin with. And Ellie, why was she so damn foolish? I implicitly told her not to come. I told her to run away. She had to have known it was a trap. Yes, she won't be able to defeat him like that. As long as she continues fighting, what kind of attitude that is. The reason you lost and the only lady was taken was because of your pride. Weren't you depending far too much on the power of your machine? Not to mention that new ID power you're now able to control. Was it Grau's source of power, his machine, his technique, his experience? I do not think so. It is his feelings. His heart, his feelings are dominated by his resentment and his hatred for the world. That hatred is his source of power. Your feelings weren't focused enough to fight off Graf. That is why you could not win. Your feelings must be in the right place. That is strength. I'm not surprised you lost, seeing as you don't understand the true meaning of strength. Wise man. A young lady. The only thing in her heart was desire to save you all. She set aside her fear and piloted that machine. It was because she had such strong feelings that you are still alive. That's what I think. Of course you have been defeated. However, that doesn't mean it's over. How do you plan on responding to her feelings? Now you're trying to save her, is it not? Oh, what are you gonna do, Faye? Be a little bitch and just sit there? Here's a little bitch. I'm going to... In order to save Ellie, we began the search desperately for her whereabouts, and 2 weeks later we found her. Using the data obtained from Raziel and his own nanomachine technology, Krelian had begun the construction of God's Ark in Merkava. Completion was imminent. To prevent the activation and rescue Ellie, we headed for Merkava. Yeah, Merkava. What's up, Ken? Not too bad. You again. Are you guys thinking of going in there too? Don't get any wrong ideas in there. We're here to help our commander. Myung and Krelian have been manipulating his motions for the sole purpose of eliminating the Emperor. We said we want to free the commander from those bonds that we may be saved. It's either for the sake of the world or for the sake of your girlfriend, Eliam. We have no intention of fighting on the same side as you. Fine. You have your own battles to fight. We have ours. Let's leave it at that. Oh, lasagna sounds good. I'm making chili right now. The house smells like chili. The crock pot. If things get out of hand, you head back. We'll handle it. We'll make you eat those words. You wait and see. We entered inside the Merkava, and while fighting back units of weapons that self-regenerated through the use of nanomachines, we headed for the central core, and then, once again, Ramses appeared before us. My pirate staring. My eye hurts. Why this shit is Bart on my team? Yeah, because my diabetes acted up and my sugar was out of whack. It's been fine recently. Just my right eye that I had surgery on, it acts up from time to time. It gets really dried out. Go ahead. Take to the outside, but we don't have time to turn back. Hurry ahead. Okay, go ahead. Thick mode. Wait till I get Xenogears, because it's gonna be fun. If I remember correctly, this is gonna be an ether heavy fight. I am reading a guide. I don't care. Alright, what's up, Dumber? How's it going? I think I get free reign soon. I don't know how many bosses are left where I actually have a chance to actually get the other character set up. Where's eating? Waiting for you, Faye. Ramses? Faye, if only you hadn't been born. We're gonna settle things now. Father Ramses, what reason is there to continue fighting me? Who are you fighting for? You always have bone pick with me? Tell me why. It's all because of you. If only you hadn't come in and destroyed my prospects in life. My life was given to me with the nanoreactor in Kelling's laboratory. He basically is Broly. The one is a superior being above all humans, but then... Oh my god, more flashbacks. I'm actually making chili myself, Dunmer. It's in the crockpot right now. This time your body is young. Previous one got too old. And the name? Karen. But individual names have no meaning to me. Drive your ass down here and get some, bitch. What brings you here? That thing inside the nanoreactor there, the one? Oh. Recognition code 0808191 Ramses. The Emperor has been told for a prototype for artificial contact. What's its status? Has entered the so-called first growth stage. From now on until the binding its growth will be several times faster than that of ordinary human. But its psychology development will be a little difficult to control. Do replica, so that is to be expected. It is moving. Can it hear us? Yes. It already has will of its own. Then I have a better way. Let's dispose of it. We do not need this. We have my child. My child will be 4 this year. Hi, babies. You having a child is significant? Yes. Oh. Alright. Check that out. There is no mistake. It's a contact. What's his name? My child's name is Faye. Do you understand what this means? Our corresponding antitype is... yes. Probably already born somewhere. What? No. Back to that box there. I'll get you later. The final one. Big box. Give it to you later. Go. But this thing is worthless. Yes, totally useless. Well, I only make it once a month, so chase after it, buy it. I love that's unattainable for you, no matter how hard you try to pursue it. There's Faye's mom. Until then. Because of your existence, I was discarded. I was destined to be the representative of God, having the might of the Emperor. I was destined to be the ultimate existence, having the power to exercise absolute control over all. But I lost it all because of you. My mother? How do you know her, Ramses? Commander, please stop this. If what you say is true, then that is even more reason not to fight. You were just used by Krelian and... Silence. Even you didn't censor me. I saved you from nearly becoming the test subject, and now you turn on me? You're mistaken. We are only thinking of your best interests. Silence. Ultimately, only I can help myself. I'm the only one that can correct this. This is the end for you. On guard. Because here I come, Faye. I gotta he's all like physical and we're just pixels on the screen, like we're just pictures. Right? What the fuck? Wow, it actually missed. That's surprising. Shut up, Ken. $19.40. I want to make it harder on myself. Everything about that. I think I want to attack him. That seems like a bad idea. Best. What's this? Can I go back and heal? Like my HP? Nope. Cool. All right. Should I go forward, Faye? Like a little bitch? What's this place? It's where Carr was born and where his hatred was forged. Who's there? What is this? That's Ellie. Oh, I wanted to go back and heal my HP. Ellie. I would like to have been able to commend you for making it here. Your efforts were all in vain. I took a screenshot of Choo-Choo being in a cross and like cropped it because I wanted it as a picture. Your efforts were all in vain. The resurrection of Deuce is imminent. Sacrificing the girl will bring about the awakening of God. What are you talking about? Why does Ellie have to be sacrificed? There's no need for you to know. All you would be end here. I do, boys. charge for a bit, get my stuff back up. I don't have half of you guys look for it. I really wish I had fuel. I think his HP is okay. Somewhat. Not right now. Maybe it's not even mine to ask. I don't know how much HP they even have. Thousand damage is pretty nice though for crescents. That's all the scrap, right? Game's amazing. I love this game. I didn't see that. I didn't see the redeem. Cool. I'm done streaming. Short one today. I don't have the means or the gear to fucking beat this boss. So what am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to just charge the entire time? I'm gonna give your points back to you because I don't feel like fucking doing that right now. I'll give it back to you. All right, let's go through all this long ass cutscenes again. I remember this game being easier when I was younger, but I guess that's just me just remembering things wrong. Yeah, I kind of figured that. All right, I gotta heal. I used it a few times actually when I had fought against Hammer. Because I didn't have enough damage to actually beat him to get the card. So I had to use my attack buffs. Alright, get them back to HP first, and then we do it before that. Okay. No, all it said was put what gear to put on. It didn't say how to beat the boss. So. Well, yeah, I'm gonna speed up. I'm gonna read all this stuff again. I'd rather do it the first time. I'm not gonna read through it like another time. Oh, really? I didn't know that part. I'm not gonna sit there and read the same stuff I just read again. That's just pointless. Why does it matter? I already went through it. I'm not gonna just sit there and just smash X the entire time. Oh yeah? How about this? I'm using it again. Oh no! Oh no, I'm using it again! Oh no, it's illegal! This guy's not hard, it's the other one's annoying. If you're gonna leave because you're using speed up, then you're petty, and I hope your day is how you deserve it to be. This move again. So I beat him easier last time. Now just give it a rock. I didn't attack her. Unless she does 0 damage till I attack her. I'm gonna die. I don't have the fuel or the gear to beat this boss. Like, my gameplay's over. I'm done. The fucking game's over. I don't know how to beat this boss. I don't know what to do. I just wait it out until she uses enough, like, defense down so I can just two-shot her? Like, I don't... 1,000 damage isn't bad. I can deal with that. The ZX Aether Armor thing? I mean, it's not the damage, it's mostly the fuel consumption that's fucking with me. Okay. Build one of the guys up to ID plus. Well, the charging for the fuel is taking forever. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm just gonna restart this because there's no point. Okay, so what if I use I can put on hybrid armor. This is alloy metal. I'll try that out real quick. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so what if I have on character each defense matters too? Okay, so let me try this little hybrid. Okay, so let me try this out then. I thought it was a key item. Oh, you actually wear it. Oh, my bad. I know you. I thought it was you put in your inventory. I know you actually equip it. That's my bad. Alright, maybe if I put on one magnetic coat and then one ether armor. No, I didn't ID for the first fight. I saved it. Let me see if putting one of these on might help. It might not, but it's worth at least trying. It's just the fuel consumption is what gets me. And the fact that he drops my HP to 1 in the fight is what, like, tossing choo-choo. I might have to. She can heal. Wait, she can heal the gears? Fuck that, I'm using choo-choo then. Don't want to, but I'm gonna have to. Hopefully they stole something. It saves me on fuel. Yawn. Oh, look at that. He redeemed Symphony 9 Randomizer. I'm going to go ahead and just cancel those because... Okay, so I should have the idol. Does Choo-Choo's defense matter for this? I would assume. Just in case. Yeah, let me know, because if it matters, I'll put a defense up. If not, I'll just work on the ether defense. Okay, so speed matters. I don't have speed shoes yet because I didn't fight the Then I'll worry about the Ice Speed Ring S. To an idol, okay. Oh yeah, I think I have one Speed Ring S. Yeah, I only have one Speed Ring S. And the idol. Alright, hopefully this goes well. It's not, no, it can be difficult. I got bodied 3 times. What does that tell you? You listen to Reddit? Oh, okay. Hey, Reddit, my finger's numb. Oh, you have cancer. You're gonna die. Yeah, okay. I can't grind. It's impossible. Because this too is linear. You have no opportunity to train anywhere until like end of the game. Essentially, yeah. Well, there's no reason to grind because with Gears, all that matters with Gears is your character's ether defense, their speed. Ether defense, not defense, ether defense. Nothing on your characters really matters except for not really. My Gears have the best stuff right now that they could possibly have. The second, yeah, essentially it's chance based. Just gotta get lucky. Doesn't have to heal Choo-Choo every fucking turn. You fuck. You would miss, dude. I'm about to shelf this game and just go to the next one, because if I can't beat these 2 bosses, then what's the point? I don't want to shelf it this late into the run, but if I can't beat it, I'm going to have to. cheat what exactly? I gave myself max money enough just to survive, and it didn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna try attack up. No, you can't max stats. That wasn't terrible. I mean, if I probably hex at it, but there'd be no point. I'm not gonna do that stuff. I don't know how to hex at it. I just said that. You would miss. Probably. Nope. Magnetic codes raise the accuracy by popped it out for ether defense. Okay, this isn't working obviously, so I'm gonna go back to my normal team. I could, but kind of don't want to at the same time. I never had a fight so hard in my life in any game I've ever played, except Dark Souls. I don't know what I'm doing wrong either. That's the problem. We'll play with it. Oh my god, this is. No, because there is no YouTube search how to beat this. It's either get good or stop playing. That's all the advice there is. All the fights prior to this were actually doable. This is just torture. That's the wrong person. She doesn't have buffs. I figured more damage is the better option, to be fair. This is not Deuce, no. I don't know its name. Ramses, yeah, something like that. I always thought doing more damage was a better option. I guess I was playing it stupid because I'm dumb. See what the actual name is. I already fought Deuce already. Emphas Vanna or something like that. Okay, go for ones. I take this opportunity to at least heal myself up. I should have enough fuel to do that at least. Attack once, back off. Wait it out. No, I'm not. I'm waiting. I'm gonna use my level 1 after she does her attack. I did buff her, so. Just gonna charge up and wait. Not gonna attack twice. My HP's okay for now. My fuel's okay. Yeah, you fight them a lot. Right, just some young. That's not bad. That's not terrible. I think I'm gonna use Saitan for my damage. I think Saitan has probably one of the better damaging. Yeah, definitely use him for level 1s. So bite my time, charge my fuel. I don't know what her HP is. Probably not a lot. Done 6K so far. Okay, okay. So let me do calculations here. Let me see which young fight that is, because it might be one I already did. Oh yeah, it is this fight. So if I'm doing calculations here, I've already done about 8,000 so far. I'm gonna wait. Shouldn't be as damaging. No, that's not bad. That's baby numbers. I'd rather just play this whole fight safe, honestly. I'll care if it takes like 20 minutes to do it. I'm just gonna wait this out. It might take a long time, but it's better than dying. I have watched videos 1,000 times. I'm impatient. I'm impatient, that's the problem. I know I am. No, all your guys' advice is helping well. It's just I'm really impatient when it comes to games sometimes. I learn how to stop and like actually strategize on boss fights. And not going like ham and just guns blazing. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna bide my time. If it takes a little bit to kill her, fine. But if they're doing baby damage like that, like 400 damage to my health, that's not terrible. I can survive. I cannot live her HP. Yeah, it's baby numbers. Is that when I go ham? Oh, attack went up. Guess that means she's ready to kick my ass then. Should I heal or just go ham? I had the fuel for it. Okay, that's some big numbers. You need to heal yourself because you're gonna die otherwise. Well, next turn I'll just go ID mode and just like wreck house. I did buff the damage, I think, too, so. It already crashed last time I fought him. Yeah, he crashed. My, aren't we powerful? Yeah, the Deuce fight before this actually did crash on me. Shoot her down. Well then, let's start from the beginning again. You can beat me this time? I thought I defeated you. Unless you can decompose her atomic structure, you don't stand much of a chance. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just had to wait it out. I'm impatient, that's the problem. And this whole game I've been going for like level 3 attacks, thinking it would make a difference. It apparently doesn't. Normal attacks are futile against the one who has the ability to generate. Use nano machines. Yeah, see, that's my fault. I'm so impatient when it comes to games. Like, I rush them without thinking. I probably shouldn't. Let's come for the Great Awakening. Is it our Xenogears? Does the final Deuce fight also crash the game, or just the first one? Because the first one crashed it. Damn, what's going on? Hey, what's that? Or Omni. No, that's not it. Is that our Anima Relics? Trying to detach Anima Relics from Xenogears. Deuce is swallowing up our anima relics. Yes, I did the first Deuce fight for these two, and do I own it? Yes, I have it on disc. Seems the anima relics have fallen into the hands of the enemy. The true meaning of the anima relics: to attain their respective animus and return to the persona. Yeah, the first time, because I currently do not have my PS2 or my PS1 with me. My friend is borrowing it right now. To attain their respective animus and return to the persona, the anima relics are really one set of the parts that make up Deuce and the physical manifestation of God. Yeah, it's my homeboy in PA when I came down to visit. They regain their original powers or functions by aligning themselves with their system partner. An Omni-Gear that has lost its respective anima relic, but is but a puppet. Becomes a mere vessel or container in which there is no contest. And this girl too was destined to become one with God. You see, Elium is really one of the parts of God as well. Yeah, the first fight it crashed. The second fight he didn't do his crash move, so I ended up beating him. What are you talking about? Put simply, you serve to bring all the partners of God together here for me. You're a bunch of stupid fools. It's as if you're all clowns. You the legend of how our world and universe was created. The ministry and I fabricated that very myth a long time ago to suit our purposes. That's a lie. How can that be true? I think you'll find that your friends' Omni-Gears are all dead too. Talking about your friends who split up and took a different path than you into this place. They were all parts of God that were disassembled in the past, but once again, all gathered here. Yes, it's indeed the time for the resurrection of God. What was it all for? Everything that I have done up till now. I also do have Tales of the Abyss on disc. However, it runs a lot better on emulation because you can increase the graphics. Ramses. It's just you. What are you doing here, car? What about me? My existence. What was its purpose? There's only one purpose to your existence: to eliminate Emperor Cain. It runs better because it's not running off a disk, it's running off data. It's implemented into the actual emulator. So it actually loads a lot faster. Cain's will have become too much like that of humans. He was too concerned about them. He had forgotten his mission to revive God. That's why we're created. You're only made to remove our main hindrance, Cain. It runs a lot faster, so it doesn't abuse the disk, and there's like almost no load times. Plus, it actually looks better too, so in a better way, it runs better. But as original living being, Cain has absolute power. The only reason I did Arch Teleco 2 on disc is because it did not run very well on emulator at all. A lot of mess ups on it. But the only issue is, there is a glitch in the game that they didn't fix. What it is when you get to a certain boss fight in the game, if you don't beat her in like 5 turns, the game just crashes. Like you can't bypass it. So you have to either over level to the point where you beat her in like 2 or 3 turns, or do some other weird glitch to stop it. The emulation version has a code you can put into that somehow fixes the glitch from happening. And it's weird because like with the Deuce fight, the music kept going. With Arch Teleco 2, it just stopped. It was just a screen, it was just a picture and nothing. So I had to actually leave and go and grind my levels up to beat her in like 3 turns. It's called the Rocky glitch. It's very well known. Hang on, let me find the information on it. Okay, there's information on the fucking bug. It's stupid. It says the North American release of Arc Tentacle 2 has a big one during the last fight against Rocky. Prior to the game, on her 6th action phase, if you haven't dealt about 80% or more damage to her, she's supposed to do an attack called Fractal Change, which is a random jamming effect out of 4 shifts or stats between 4 random possible patterns. However, due to the removal of the attack's code and the typing between transactions, the game just crashes. And their response was either level up enough so that you can beat shit out of her to prevent the turn 6 freeze, or just beat all the shit of her out right before the attack even comes. The European version fixes the bug, but for some reason their response was, oh, beat her, get better, fuck you. Like, that's their response. It's stupid. When you turn on Kane, it was necessary to focus our mind on a single point. However, if you want to read about it, though, I can post the link. However, being artificial life form, you were mentally unstable. This is why we use phase existence. Resentment, that is the source of your strength. You have excelled superbly at fulfilling your expectations of you. We no longer have any more use for you. Haven't you realized that yet? You're a piece of trash and beat the reject that you are. Why don't you just leave? What was I born for? What was I living for? The excuse for a life. Why you weren't even human. Now what to do with a lot of you? I can't just kill you all, seeing as you have served me so well. The reward, I'll allow you to be sacrificed to be assimilated into Deuce along with this girl. But this is how I wanted it, Car. I fated as not be able to kill myself. Now all my wishes have come true. Thanks to you. Myung. Sorry we're late. Xenogears broke down. Alright, let's hurry up and save Ellie. Yes, I know. Oh, is this the scene I think it is? Hey there, Ellie, I'm letting you down now. Yep. It's the one I thought it was. You shot him with a fucking Magnum, though. That should outright kill him. It's a revolver. Faye, now you hang in there. She took my gun. Why did you do that, Ellie? Ellie, what happened to you? How could you? Don't tell me she's been brainwashed. There's nothing to do with brainwashing. Majority of my body is comprised of nanomachine colony. Not only for longevity, but also to unify with the mother. So don't be surprised. This much damage can be recovered rather quickly. Unify with the mother. Dark girl Eliam is our mother. Yes, I'm the mother of all humans. Wasn't her hair black in the cutscene? Now it's purple. What are you babbling on about? Snap out of it, Ellie. You're as dense as usual, but I don't blame you. So be it. I will explain to you all about it. This Deuce, the one you call God, is an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It's created as an automatic weapon which could act upon its own will, take control of a targeted planet, but you should have known this much from looking at the Razo records. Anyway, during the test run, Deuce became uncontrollable, it released its power and annihilated the whole planet. The creators of Deuce found its measurable power to be too much of a threat and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary immigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Becoming aware of this, the assembled Deuce resisted and tried to take over the passenger ship that was transporting it. However, as the last line of defense against the escape of Deuce, its creators unexpectedly destroyed the whole ship, sending it crashing into this planet. Deuce knew that it would not be able to get away from the explosion or the imminent impact, and so it detached its core from the Zohar power reactor. Zohar? Yes, Zohar. What drives all the gears on this planet. It is the master generator that transmits its energy to the slave generators in our gears. It is also the source of all the ether power that it inhabits the planets utilize. By utilizing the energy displacement caused by actualizing potential future phenomenon, this Zohar modifier has the ability to produce infinite amounts of energy. The sources of all the ether power? Are you saying all our energy comes from that one power reactor or engine? Yes, but there's more. The core that was detached from Zohar, the biological computer Kodamini, crashed onto this primitive planet. It activated Persona, its life support planet that can generate organic material. Using this, it prepared for itself a genetic-based system for the day when Deuce would be resurrected. Thus, the first humans were created from there, Emperor Keen and the elders of the Gazelle Ministry. Are you saying this Emperor and the Gazelle Geese were people born from Deuce? Do you know why the Gazelle Ministry desired the anima relics in your bodies? Well, here's the reason. Before becoming human, the bodies of the Ministry were once part of the organic elements in the core circuit that made up Deuce. There were two types of organic elements. The female type was called anima, while the male type was called animus. They were also created with the added ability to become mobile weapons by merging with machinery that was suited for use as terminal interface weapons for Deuce. In other words, those Omni-Gears you were using were one form of such weapons. The Ministry, who were animus, were to become one again with their separate anima in the time of the resurrection of God. But in a war 500 years ago, they all lost their physical bodies. It was then that they decided to extract their own genetic factor from certain individuals of their human descendants who carried the appropriate sets of DNA. Also, each of them could become one with their respective anima again. Descendants. Then we're all... Yes, you humans are all descendants of Cain and the Gazelle Ministry. They were born from the Persona, gave birth, and propagated. They follow their inbuilt program to someday resurrect the heavily damaged Deuce. All people in the world were created solely to resurrect Deuce? Yes, but it wasn't just to restore its old body. More than half of Deuce is constructed by biological parts. Do you remember those mutated humans? Those are all people who were destined to become replacement parts for Deuce. We humans are parts for God? Yes, almost all the people are destined to become parts for Deuce. But you people gathered here are all different. You could say you escaped that destiny by existing through multiple generations. In actuality, there wasn't enough parts for Deuce, but Krelian compensated for what was lacking. The reduction in the number of parts was due to humans living through multiple generations. But that deficiency in the human factor was made up for by nanomachines created by Krelian. Not only that, but his nanomachines added additional functions. Deuce had thus evolved into the perfect weapon. Elliot, what has happened? Why do you know all that? I am Myung, the Keeper of Time, the representative of our god Deuce. I was born to guide the people toward the path of the resurrection of Deuce. That's ridiculous. Myung was just... You're limited in your ability to understand. Myung's factor exists within all women. The one who transcends generations, the caretaker of humans. When the previous one dies, somewhere another Myung is awakened. It is programmed into all women's DNA to be that way. What inherits duty is just a matter of probability, Faye. So, you mean to tell me there was like a 1 in 1 million chance that she would transfer to Ellie at that exact moment? Okay. The Myung over there and I are the same existence. We are all parts of Deuce, all caretakers of humans. Let's end this discussion now. Deuce is awakened. I am one of the parts that composes Deuce, hence I must become one with it. Ellie, why do I have to be you? If Myung is a part of her Deuce, why did I not have it earlier? It's still not enough for her just to have awakened. Although she may be Myung, she still isn't the true Myung. The true Myung? Let's go, Krelian. All that is left to do is to vanquish this planet's civilization and return it to how it was. Then I complete my unification with the final fragment of Deuce, the Zohar modifier. Our reactor that fell upon this planet and became our genesis, and now our apocalypse. Eradication of civilization. What's the purpose of doing that? Who knows? The creations of God will someday be a hindrance. That is why it must be annihilated. I am just programmed to act in this way. Oh, it is time for our awakening of the true mother. Please wait, Ellie. Farewell, Faye. May you have a peaceful awakening. I do appreciate the help that you guys gave me for that boss fight. That was rather annoying and starting to get on my nerves. Wait, Faye. Do not release the system. I can't wait. We're only endangering ourselves. Let's get out of here for now. Well, first, I'm going to go and get Emeralda as an adult. And then buy the best gear parts I possibly can for my gears from What's-His-Face. Big Joe. Okay, sorry. I'm sure you want to hug. I'm not sure you can get hug. I don't understand that. Like, shut the fuck up. I mean, that's a lot of plot points happen all at once. Continue the game. Yes, continue the game. I think I'm close to the final dungeon. I think I have maybe 1 or 2 boss fights left before final dungeon. The interplanetary invasion weapon Deuce had awakened in its arc and Merkava is activated. But the last dungeon takes like 3 hours, so Deuce began to absorb one after the other. The mutated people destined to be its parts, while the non-mutated people would eventually only become a threat to it. To exterminate us and our civilization, it set into action. The planet's surface was devastated by Merkava and the weapons born from out of it, called the Seraph Angels. Pursuing the newly awakened Deuce, we chanced upon Faye, whose whereabouts had hitherto been lost. Along with his gear Weltall, he discovered together at the place where Merkava was originally located. We were overjoyed by Faye's return, but it was short-lived. For some unknown reason, Faye was found in a state of suspended animation. He did not regain consciousness. People of Shavat and ourselves feared a relapse of Faye's ID's power. He had no choice but to put Faye into carbonite freeze. Honestly, why do people of Shavat fear Faye so much? Even if Graph and ID's power are compatible. It is not that we fear him. We fear the error we ourselves committed. And now we are simply trying to put a lid on it. The error that you yourselves committed. Shavat instigated a battle 500 years ago to gain our independence from Solaris. However, we became overcome with the lust for power. Fear in the war-torn people's will would no longer be with Shavat, but with Nissan Mother. The people would assemble under Sophia. The Council of Elders of Shavat back then made a deal with Solaris. A deal? Yes. At the time, Solaris, or the Gazelle's Ministry to be exact, were at odds with the woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Would that happen to have been Mian? Most probably it was. Fearing the increasing power of the masses assembling in Nissan, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to hand over to us their antagonist, Myung, and promised the division of the rulership over the Earth's surface. But in exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that assembled in Nissan and also their patron, Sophia. The leaders of Shavat accepted, and it was decided that Nissan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Shavat did not participate in that battle. Thwarted by the awesome numbers of the Solaris army and with their path of retreat cut off, the Nissan rebel army ran out of options and was destroyed. Caught up in the middle of all this was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Ronnie, myself, and Krelian. You were also there? Yes, surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die. And then the rebel force's flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself as to create a path for a retreat. Sophia's ship headed straight for the enemy's main ship on a suicide attack. Throw a fucking ship at him. Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of the two men. Krelian, who followed closely under her as the leader of the Nissan sect militia, completely lost faith after calling out to the god that would not respond. I'll create God with my own hands, were the last words he uttered before he disappeared. Lacan, he resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him, so he began the search for the legendary power. Legendary power. God's resting place, Mahanan, the source of divine wisdom, Raziel, and the anima relics which were created by the very wisdom. Besides these, there is one more legend. And that is Zohar. Zohar. That's the same name as the Zohar modifier. The power reactor that Myung spoke of, saying it was the infinite source of God use, which he claimed is also the source of our ether powers and the driving force of all our gears. They have to be one and the same thing. Crucifixion. I'm gonna post it in your thing because I did take a picture of it. Yeah, I posted it in your Discord, Ken. But I wanted to post it myself because like my own screenshot of it. Is a place that contains the ultimate power source, the world power. It said that only he has the correct destiny will be able to discover this location. Losing all faith in humanity, Akan sought after its power. Akan became Graf, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because of the people's lust for power. I must take part of the responsibility for not having been able to stop it. And now Faye, the one who has the same power as Graf. We just wanted to seal up that dreadful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. So just pile ether stuff on Choo Choo and she just heals like 20k a pop. Graf, the man once known as Lakan, sought after the power of Zohar, the one who has the same power as Graf, Faye. I had this premonition that Faye would too awaken and seek that power, and that presently became reality. Probably would have. Probably. Yeah. It's not worth like maxing out my level. I don't think level even matters. Where am I? Where am I? This is my memory. Doc. Bart. Rico. Billy. Wise Man. Graf. Everyone. My memories. Ellie. Who are you? Surprise, that's pretty clever. You are ID? I misjudged you. I didn't expect you to fake personality would create a fourth persona. Fourth persona? You can't feel anything. He's shut up inside your ego. Depressing facts and truths you won't face. You're afraid of them, so you desire to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. You form the fourth persona, fourth Fae. The name doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage. He's the one who's in control of our body. It was a useless form of resistance. Come with me. Wait, what are you doing? He has the key. I really want to borrow it. I gotta go somewhere. You coming too? So, quick question, Ken. The speed shoes. I know it puts your gears in haste mode, but does that still use your fuel, or is that just like not a thing? Come on, guys, eat up. You haven't been able to eat this kind of food free. So, oh, I'm farming up speed shoes then. I'm gonna get speed shoes for all my characters and give them both 2 evade rings, and then magnetic coats, and I'll just dodge everything. You haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, have you? Well, this is also due to my business savvy. What's wrong, Lacan? You don't cut down what's bothering you. So if I give them, if I give them like 2 magnetic coats each, with an HP repair in case I need it, 2 evade rings, and then all speed shoes, I should just feel untouchable for most of the game. Are you worried about something? It's nothing. I'm just thinking about painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Sophia? You mean your childhood friend who's now the Holy Mother of Nissan? That's really low fuel output, though. It's not really a childhood friend. I just made her acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a child. That's not enough fuel for anything. That's maybe like 3 turns. She went to the clinic. She was frail. So what are you worried about painting her for? She does not wish herself to become a symbol of her sect. As she seems, she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first. But when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That's what I don't understand. I see. Then she must like you. So if I buy the strongest engines and leave them all magnetic coats, I don't have to worry about healing myself then. What are you worried about? That's how women are. Right, Krillian? Hey, Krell. Huh? What's up? You're not having any food to eat. Yeah. Holy Mother of Nissan, huh? What are you at? To offend divine providence, something like that? That's a lot of damage. Cut it out. It's not like that. Plus having the speed shoes on. What? Gotta line up a little. Sophia's first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart. Z-Charge if I don't find what? Speed shoes? I'm hooked on reading. Oh, okay. I'm not trying to bag, but I've learned a lot of things before I never knew. I'm reading this. What is it? Something I borrowed from Melchior. It's about a form of molecular engineering nanotechnology. So what? I should put like two magnetic coats in the Z-Charger? I believe it's a book on the ancient ruins of the Z-Bone civilization. Copy of someone's research report, but it's incomplete. There are even more wonderful things written on it, but we'll never know now. What's wrong? You don't look so good. Lately you seem melancholy almost every day. One mag coat, one angel armor, and GSN. What does angel armor do? Lately you seem melancholy almost every day. Has something happened? I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Sorry, but do you mind if we stop here for today? Angel damage. Oh, okay. That helps against Deuce, obviously, so. You see, it's not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll probably gonna take you. I put that on Faye only because I'm pretty sure the final boss counts as angelic damage. Even so, there was a time when I did some pretty vicious things. I lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind, she was the one who taught me that was and how I could receive it. Taught me how to live as a human. If I have a lot of damage on my gears, I'm not gonna need like a lot of other stuff other than I need to coast to dodge physical attacks and just push out damage till they die. What are you doing, Lakon? Oh, it's you, Krelian. I was thinking I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually, she too must stand at the front line, so is that really the problem? Lakon? Her smile, it's killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being becoming insignificant. So in my heart, there is this empty existence. Other than painting, I have no worth. Yet she continues to accept my presence. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever, but suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brushstrokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why I've got to stop now. Your own self. You're just running away. You can't bear it when it smiles at you. Painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. You cannot fill that. That's why you're quitting your painting. Why you're refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is that she continues to smile at you? You can't accept her feelings. You won't accept her feelings. Tell me why. It was me who's receiving such feelings. Okay. You're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kind to yourself, mistress? Oh, she used umbrella for mostly magic. Okay. A bad coat. Is really your true expression? Yeah, people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile, I don't know. The smile in this picture is somewhat different from the one she usually shows us. I realize Lakon's feelings are in there, but I don't think she's ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You've been painting such a beautiful expression of Sophia. That's a lot of attack. I just can't see the reason why you want to stop. Beautiful? Forget it. This picture, it's anything but beautiful. Lakon, you say you're empty, then why do you come along with us? What we've been doing up till now are not just acts of mercy. It's a fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life-threatening situations with us. Man, there's nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll work out for me too. If I do level 1 combos and not just wait. Bonnie, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore all this aside. In the beginning, my very existence itself was emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die, that's all. Pessimistic as usual, Lakon. Now you're lying. So should I stick with the hybrid armors near the end of the game? Or should I go with, like... Yeah, probably the hybrid armors, right? Just for ether defense. Hybrid's okay. It's just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she knows only your true smile. I don't deserve to see your true. Well, with two evade rings on and speed shoes and magnetic coats, I shouldn't be hit by a lot of things anyway. Physical wise. She's the hope of our people, and their support, there's so much more for her to do. Why would she open her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro. What are you doing here? What's up? The Council of Elders in Shavat issued a decision. Hey, look, Princess Dan. Mario will leave for Soylent. Soylent? That's in Solaris. Yes, and Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous. Revenues are still increasing. You can't afford to have Sophia leave Nissan. Going to Soylent? That's plain foolish. It's too dangerous. What are the elders thinking? No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appears that she expressed the desire herself. That can't be. What is she thinking? Originally, we talked about it just being us. Just us. Sophia. Lacan, what are you doing? You keep back. I knew we couldn't leave Sophia in your care. I'll protect her. You're costing my life. Dude, I would have kicked him in the dick with his hands. I'd be like that. Why don't you go get some rest, Krell? You haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself. I'm fine. It's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over it. You go sleep. What will we do if you fall ill? Do not forget you are the head of the Sex military forces. Okay, I suppose you are right. Elliot, I'm so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes that look. It was me that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself and thus painting myself. I couldn't stand it. So that's why. What the heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I'll ask you that. On second thought, no. I don't want to burden you with my concerns. I wouldn't be able to ask you. When I look at your eyes, I can't say a thing. I wouldn't be able to tell you how I feel. You're the sweetest person. Ellie? You are someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. You hold everything in to bear all of your burden. You get hurt in the end, you think that is fine. That's what I like about you. Stop, don't say that. You become just another human, everyone will. Humans aren't all that frail, you know. They don't need a symbol who is just appearances only. I believe that if you have a light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I've been doing is simply showing people that such light exists in the hearts of everyone. I'm just a woman. And to fulfill my womanhood, I'm prepared to throw away anything, even this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia, but I'm still me. I haven't changed. A cowardly, selfish crybaby, I'm still the same. Could you live a lie like that and still be happy? Just get in the robot, Shinji. I don't want to do that. Look, I want to live honestly with myself. Be able to tell the man that I love that I do love him and I don't care if I get hurt or rejected. I only have one life. I don't want to turn around later and regret not having done such things. Do you think I'll let it end here? Or not their possessions? Sophia, what are you doing? I'm ending this. You won't need to fight anymore. So, Krellian, please open your fist. With your open hand, gently hold the people who will continue to live. Don't be foolish. We'll help you escape. So please stop. Thank you, Lacan, but sorry. There's no other way. Ellie. We'll support each other to live. What brings us happiness? So share that happiness and please, Lacan, live. Wash your hands, Faye. I need to keep painting those. I mean, only to the Copperfield, who sacrificed as pawns. In order to protect their own authority, Sophia was... Is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing? Heading towards Sophia's ideals? Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. Sophia was sacrificed by those bastards. Sophia said, if you just have faith, the path to what you hope for will open. She was the beginners. That is true. She was. I just love how there's a 1 in a million chance that it was gonna be, if Myung was gonna transfer to Ellie, it just happened. Like, yeah, 1 million chance, my ass. But don't look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia dead. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he just not here? Maybe God never even just to begin with. Faith in God. Do not look for it on the outside, for it is something one must build from within oneself. I see. That's it. If God doesn't exist in our world, then I will create God with my own hands. Krellian. Sophia, please guide me. I will destroy all such false pretenses of love for you. We need to gather all our surviving comrades. We'll never beat them if we fight them individually. Let us create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you going to do, Lacan? Ellie. If only you had power, you could have saved her. You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power. Do you want to become the absolute being? There. That's what I sought after. Giant snow ring of death? Wait. That's not what I want. No, this is my very desire. Live. Through his face being held, he deserves it. Let me pray on his weeping face if it were an idol. If I would. What is this? This is terrible. No matter what, this is going way too far. He's still alive? How could you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you? Darn. You shut the fuck up, Dan. No one likes your stupid ass. Midori, it's you. Don't scare me like that. Crying? Who's crying? You know, our friend Faye is crying? Angry. Hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What do you mean? Whoa, what the? He's also not likable at all. Exactly! Exactly my point. Stop it. Hey? Fuck Dan, exactly. Dan, Midori. Run. Hurry. Run away. He's a piece of shit and not likable at all. Where are we going with this? Fuck Dan. He broke through his carbonite encasing. ID. Faye took his gear well tall and went and searched for Zohar. We followed Faye's trail. Eventually we arrived at the location where Zohar had fallen to Earth so very long ago. Nothing could prepare us for what we were about to see there. What, was Faye butt-ass naked? Was that what's going on? Alright, who's on my team right now? I'm okay with that. Menu. Continue game, let's go. Let's do this. What is that? I like how it's showing his old gear and Satan's old gear instead of their newer ones. That's gotta be a glitch. Must be the place. Wait for me. As far as you can come. From here on is my world, you can't enter. What do you mean? You're a subordinate fake persona, that's why. A subordinate fake persona. Yes, he has part of my memories from back then. He has seared away the very meaning of my existence. My drive, my motivation, my subconscious ID. Because of that, I became a basic blink persona. On top of that, I constructed a new persona based on my experiences since then. That is what you are now. Him? You mean father? You call him father? He who never did anything for you? It was because of his cowardly behavior. If only he had been able to protect me. If he had done that, mother would have died. Did my mother die right after I was born? What really happened to my mother? Tell me, ID. You don't need to know. You'll only disappear soon. Along with your basic persona, the coward. I'll rule my being through the power of the existence. Of course you don't know, but it is etched in my metapsychotic memory. The persona is fake, so it'll never stand on the stage of consciousness. You'll never be able to take charge of the memories from the past lives. I know the dreams and hallucinations, I've seen them many times. Damn, I show them to you on purpose. To break the seal, I chose to weaken the power of your existence. If your mental energy is weakened, I become free to do as I wish. What? There are still things inside you which haven't been shown yet. Someone's calling. It's probably your friends. They must have followed me. Where are you going? Can to reestablish contact with the existence. Tie together all threads of memories since ancient times, and then cut them off. That is the fate of the contact. All is ready. It's time for the true awakening. I'll eliminate all those who are full of hypocrisy from the very beginning. Wait for me, ID. You stay here and observe. What is this? Hey, this must be his well-told transformed appearance. Well then. Oh, it's right. He lost with Omni Gear. No, I just forgotten that they lost their Omni Gears. Yeah, his is busted. It doesn't move anything, to my knowledge. Are you okay? Wise man? Already too late. Assist me, for I'm about to exterminate ID. Zora is Deuce's core. The slave generator and ether, it's the source of all their energy. After attaining its power, the freshly awakened ID intends to annihilate this world. The contact with Zohar is meant to have been done after the Unit 5 base true personality. Keep back. You again, why are you always getting in my way? But I can't be stopped by you. You couldn't even protect his own wife and son. You even better show your face to your son. That's why you wear a mask, isn't it? Khan. Son? That's right. This man is phased. No, I mean my father, Khan Wong. What happened to Faye? ID. Too bad the new personality of Faye that you gave birth to, and all that work that your persona did to make him one perfect unified whole has been wasted. He'll be swallowed up by me. I won't permit it. I will destroy you first. As if you could, sissy mother died. Mother died because of your cowardly behavior. And as a result, he ran away from that reality by entering into his memories. And now I continue my existence bearing all that hatred. You wouldn't be able to imagine what it's like. I wasn't simply working Unified Fate's personality, you know. All that you and I feel, the sadness, the hatred, even though he also experienced such things, he needed to be encouraged to build himself up in order to be able to comprehend all of this. Basically able to understand all your feelings now. But now you want to raise the one who understands you to kill Faye? What's it that you want? Why that's the thing now? My purpose isn't the same as his. Total destruction. That and that alone. Is this world so bad a place that there is only hatred inside of you? You're the one who made me this way. You and that woman. Admit it. Faye, can you hear me? Please take this fist full of memories I'm giving you. Become one with yourself and with me. Faye, where do you go? Remember, you're not going to help Ellie. Yes, this is site ID. A world filled with hatred and sadness. That's all that's here. Yes, now I understand ID. Why you hate the world. Why there is nothing inside you, nothing. Nothing was given to you, deprived of, all the happy memories. And yet it feels pleasant. It almost feels good. Now I get it. There's no need to resist. I was originally just an existence that was created as a cover to hide ID. So it would be better to return to that place. Let's come together. Wipe away everything, including ourselves. Remember, you were not going to help. Were you not going to help Ellie? Oh, that's right, Ellie. I've got to save Ellie. What's this place? What's he done now? He only called you in here for his own sake. This is inside the shell of your basic character, the room of the coward. I'm sure you've been here many times before. I see, I remember now. In my dreams. Everything despised and unwanted he pushed onto me. Well, he shut himself up in his own little shell, the coward Faye. Basis for our personalities. Who are you? Ah, you're my... Yeah, let's watch this together. This is my most treasured possession. By repeatedly playing the times he was full of happiness, he lives in his own happy little world. While I'm still alive because of what's in this leftover dregs. Here, I'll show you everything about me. Ours was an ordinary family. A strict but reliable father. A kind and loving mother. Up till then, it was complete happiness. But one day, Mother suddenly changed. She was like a totally different person. From that day on, Faye lost his home. Father was away often. He had some important work. When Father was away from home, Faye was taken to a place with mysterious machines. Inside there were many strangely dressed people. Many types of pearls were injected into Faye's body as a start to some kind of experiments. The test caused Faye much pain. Help me. What are you doing? No. No. Mother didn't come to his aid, to assistance. Young Faye had no way to resisting, but he was able to endure. Eventually, the experiments became unbearable. Many people gathered around Faye. These people had a high compatibility with the anima relics. This psychic contract with Faye was to force him to awaken. But no one could make contact with Faye. The power drawn out of Faye, regardless of his will, destroyed them all. This is unbelievable. Mother allowed this to take place. Psychic contact? You mean by awaken me? To awaken God, everything had to be in perfect order, with nothing lacking. Things divided in the past must become one complete whole again. Countless people died before Faye's eyes. Men, women, the old, the young, even demi-humans. Suffering, grief, fear, ecstasy, a variety of emotions. And words lingered and tumbled about Faye like broken dolls. It was a scene from hell. In front of Father, she acted normally. When Faye tried to tell Father about Mother's strange conduct and experiments, Father's mind was taken up by his work and he didn't really listen. He thought it was just childhood fantasies. But he didn't have to endure the pain much longer. Faye's subconscious discovered a way to escape from the trauma. He formed a separate persona to deal with things he didn't like or couldn't bear. He removed himself from out of harm's way. My role was to have all the things he hated forced upon me the moment they arose. From the time of my division from him, I was dominated by hatred. That hatred naturally turned into destructive impulses. I wanted to destroy everything. Mother, Father, the entire world. Finally, Father noticed Mother's odd behavior, but it was already too late. I had completely separated from that coward, my original self. The puppets were broken, and Faye's heart was too. What would make Mother do such a thing? Mother repeated the experiments to study the power she knew existed within me. Yes, that woman. Mother was Myung. That's a lie. No, it's true. Mother was Myung. That's right, Karen had become Myung. What is that you say? Something special. Myung does not have only one host body. Myung's roots are sealed in the genes of all women. Any one of them could become Myung. It just happened to be Mother's turn. Only Ellie was special originally. No. Karen, Myung, noticed that Faye's memory time access had increased 2 or 3-fold. She then became convinced that Faye was the contact. Contact? Yes, I was the contact. That's why he called out to me. And why the time had come. Stop it, cut it out. Mom, help Dad. Mom, watch helping Dad. Dad's gonna die. Graf came seeking the power that exists within me, to return to his own body. You understand now, don't you? Graf is Lacan. We, his descendants who inherited his lingering thoughts and memories from him, know only too well. Divided 500 years ago, he would become a part of us both. Lacan became Graf, he destroyed everything on the face of the earth. He then mastered how to possess the bodies of others by dwelling in their minds. He was probably enabled to do this after his contact with the existence. Bodies died, but Lacan's spirit continued living by possessing others. He had come that day to return his soul at last to the perfect reincarnation of his physical body, the body of Faye. Father fought him, but he couldn't protect Mother or I. He pitifully fought on while coughing up his lifeblood. Graf made a mockery of Father, and Mother would not even help him when he needed her the most. As for their son, he couldn't take what had happened anymore. He gave into his feelings and released his power, and as a result, Mother died. And he offloaded the results of his actions onto me. To avoid taking the responsibility for killing Mother, he used me as a shield. I also killed Mother. He pushed all the bad things onto me, but kept all the memories filled with happiness and Mother's love to himself. And he shut himself away with those memories inside his own little shell forever. This is the place. What you see before you is what he made. He just keeps hanging on to those memories. That's what this is. Stop it, just stop it. These scenes. These are all there is to us. Enough already. There's nothing here, just a world filled with deception and pain. Can't be helped. This is our world. This is everything. I was a fool. It was all my fault. I was so busy with duties and Shabbat that I didn't notice Karen had changed. I couldn't save you when you needed my help. Save me? Why bother saying such nonsense now? It's not going to change anything. The only thing you can do now is die by my hand. Even still, I'll show you that I can save you. Stop it, ID. Father's done nothing wrong. I know. This one is the real culprit. Mother and father had no choice. Thanks. Pass it back to me. I'm playing with Mother. This is not reality. It's all lies. It's all fake. All of it. No, get out. This is my room. I thought you would always be with me. Why don't you see reality? Happiness, sadness, aren't these all parts that combine to make the whole? Why don't you show them? Why don't you also show ID what you always watch? No, that's mine. I want to show the person who killed Mother. You should talk. You're the one who killed Mother. No, I didn't. You did. I did not kill her. Did you just finish? I just finished, huh? Yeah, I'm almost done. Actually, after this boss fight should be a save point, and then we can eat. Mother didn't care for you. Father didn't notice either. That's why you killed her. I didn't kill her. I didn't. Knock it off. We killed Mother. It's no one's fault but ours. Could you wash all 3 bowls? I know there's one in the bedroom. I'm not sure the other 2 are. There's nothing I can do when I'm done. We killed Mother. It's no one's fault but ours. Not because she became young or because Father didn't notice. Don't look outside for the reason. Don't blame anyone but yourself. Yes, Mother was young, and I know that you suffered. No one could have endured it. But you can't push it out onto ID alone. You must all become one, right, Faye? Walk on your own 2 feet. Face up to the reality that you don't want to see. Show them to ID everything you took for yourself. Lies, that woman, Christine. All illusions he made up. My conscience can see through this trick. I won't be swayed. Alright, that's enough. Doing that isn't going to solve anything. Mother said this at the last moment. That's the truth, right? The reality isn't all grim, ID. The power couldn't save anyone, only destroyed. I thought that I could only make a connection with others through destruction. So I had to destroy it all. People, the world, even Ellie. No, that's not the case. We can save others just as our mother, despite being young, saved us. Our power can save people. We can save Ellie. That's a first, mother being so warm. To me, she almost seems too warm. Hey, take the memories I have within me. You must know what it used to be like up till now. Know our identity, about who we are, then figure out what ought to be done. Integration is not yet complete. Elliam. Abel. Live. You just can't hand our child over to you. Live. Lock on live. It's three lifetimes. Live, live, live. Live, 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 die. Live, 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 die. God doesn't exist in our world, and I would create God with my own hands. What is this place? An execution site? Who do you turn on me? I thought we were friends. Who is it? Did I cause this? What's happened to me? What have I become? Live. I will live. Don't tell me what to do. Exactly. Even if I go to hell, I will live to the end of time, end of this world. If the world does not come to an end, I will destroy it with my own hands. Who is it? Who's calling me? I am Har. What is light? I reside in Zohar. I am the beginning and the end, the first and the last. God? God, someone referred to me as that from a certain point of view. It is the right to view me as such, but at the same time, I am not. I am also part of you, part of me. I'm defined by how people observe me. You are actually talking to a virtual version of me that you yourself created. I am your perception of me. I don't understand what you're talking about. Who or what are you? In one word, existence. Existence. In actuality, I do not have a physical form. I am an existence of a higher dimension, a place you cannot perceive. But in terms you understand, it was a world where everything acts as kinds of waves. Maybe he's on shrooms. That's what it is. I'm an acid trip right now. As a source of this four-dimensional universe, the place where time and space is controlled, the fluctuality void, the wave resistance. Don't be a narc. What does such an existence have to do with me? Longo modifier. Sure, he has like a million jackets. You collecting them at this point? Once that blizzard hits, you give it like 87 jackets. You're like this puffed out, like I'm warm. Longo modifier pseudo and perpetual infinite energy engine was created. The engine was named Zohar. The reactor was created by ancient people from another planet to attain what is considered to be the ultimate energy possible within this four-dimensional universe. Eventually, those people used the same engine to create the ultimate interplanetary invasion weapon, Deuce. Zohar was used as its primary power source. But the unexpected happened during the connection test of Zohar. With the newly completed Deuce, the engine started to examine infinite potential phenomena. Requiring energy, the engine connected this dimensional to higher dimensional space. As a result, the reactor merged or synchronized with the wave resistance in the higher dimension me. Pretty much, I ascended from that point of contact created by the machine to the path of Sephiroth, or the domain you are Sephiroth, or the domain you are in right now, incarnated in the four-dimensional world. After I invented the four-dimensional world in order to stabilize myself, here I had to exchange or materialize my form and enter the modifier engine. In other words, I became bound to Zohar, the cage of fleshly existence. Since the time I was bound in Zohar, I've always wanted to return to my own dimension, and I came to a conclusion. I had to reverse the process and went through to arrive here. I must be released by the one who installed within me a special feature of this dimension, the will that one is you. Decided it was me. A special feature? Yes, I was given a special attribute of a human by you, the contact. When you observed me, I was given a mother's will. A mother's will. Do you remember after my descent, you had contact with the modifier engine Zohar? As a contact being but only a child, you defied my existence with your desire to return to your mother. Thus, I came to prepare the mother's will, the Willis Elium. Elium's suspicion was influenced by me. Yes, my will was incarnated through a biocomputer which was vital for Deuce. After combining with me, the biocomputer evolved its functions, and that bioplant generated an essential element that is her. I was split by your contact. My physical form or flesh stayed in Zohar, while my will went into Elium and my power went into you. That's why I waited to unite with you, and now it is fulfilled. Only remaining desire is to break this cage of fleshly existence. In order to do that, I must become perfect by combining with Elium as well as another split physical form, Deuce. The only way to return to my original dimension is to destroy this physical body. In the four-dimensional world, Zohar is perfect, so in order to destroy Zohar, I need the strength that was attributed to you. Zohar can only be destroyed by the hands of the contact. What about Ellie? If Zohar is destroyed, what will become of Ellie? Zohar and Deuce are one. She is bound to the system by another's will to become one with me. In order to release her, it is necessary to destroy that very system that serves as Deuce's weapon. However, having been created as a weapon, the Deuce system seeks to unify itself with all of you for a different purpose than that of mine. Originally, her release should have been performed by me, the one who desires to turn back to the higher dimension, but I am also bound to the system just as she is, so I am able to participate. You're the only one who can release her from the spell. Just as Deuce and I are inseparable, you and her are also inseparable. Alright, I'll destroy Deuce and Zohar modifier, and I'll save Ellie. You experience much loss and deprivation in your life. It's very tragic. Our contact and the resulting interference of power and will between you and I most likely played a factor in splitting your personality. I disagree. I can't blame anything on anyone besides myself. Regardless of what may have happened in the past, with the passing of time, the cause becomes more remote. It is a problem that comes from within myself that myself must deal with. I see you have managed to accept those tragedies, to tolerate all things, to comprehend and find where you stand in this world. You have succeeded to do all these things. I am sure you will succeed in what awaits you now. To liberate all of us, use the Xenogears. Destroy Zohar. Wait, there's more I need to ask you. System is awakening. Ask her later. Save your data. Yes. gonna save and stop here because my chili is done and I'm hungry. There's so much more to read, and I'm not doing that shit tonight. Okay, I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. Oh, Ghost is on. He's playing Final Fantasy VI. Let's go bother him. Actually, I will.